Hello everybody. A very warm welcome then to the Rye. Bucks FC take on Real Madrid in the Westie TV Champions League. It's a big night for these two. Bucks FC looking to get off rock bottom. Real Madrid looking to try and stake their claim in the top four. What could possibly happen tonight? Real Madrid currently top. It's top versus bottom actually in this league stage, and with both teams trying to get as high as they can ahead of this new knockout stage, anything could happen. Well, we've heard this here at the Rye before. Bucks FC then back again with a bang. Leo Spinks takes the captain's armband. They're actually unchanged since their last appearance. Spinks, Deverill, Johnston, Ross, Dawson, Skinner, Gary Constance, Bedford and Tyler Smith, Joe Rodri and Garden starts up front. It's going to be a very interesting night for Bucks FC. If they shock Real Madrid, this would be a big giant killing. On the other hand though, Real Madrid, well, Dani Carvajal comes in to make his first start of the season for Los Blancos. A few changes. Thiago Pitarch comes back in to the midfield. He staked his claim after a good performance last time out. Well then, it is big for Alvaro Arbeloa. Lunin, Carreras, Huijsen, Rudiger, Carvajal, Camavinga, Pitarch in the midfield. Vinicius Jr., Bellingham, Rodrigo and Mbappe starts up front for Real Madrid, looking to add more goals to it, what has been an incredible season for him. Well, Real Madrid, they were winners of the Charity Cup in 2024, and I think they'll look to try and win the Champions League this year. Who knows, we might have another Charity Cup after the World Cup this year. So then, underway here in Wickham, and Gary Constance, well, he's been coming towards, I believe, the end of his tenure as chairman. I'm not sure who is ahead of next year. We'll need to find out soon enough, but Real Madrid in the meantime well, they're going for a very exciting time as a team. To get the new manager in next year. That's how much Scott Bedford in the middle. Bedford actually scored against Barcelona last time out, and well, we are yet to have El Clasico too. I believe that is coming up very soon here on Westie TV. Oh, I'm trying to find it. I think it is match day 10. It is. Huijsen down for Rudiger. Carvajal. Thiago Pitarch. Skinner. Hacked away and hacked clear. Well, Bucks FC might as well just go on the defensive for this. There's Bellingham. Captain's armband tonight. Zidane-esque. Dani Carvajal. Thiago Pitarch. Hasn't really put a foot wrong for Real Madrid so far in this competition. Whipped behind for Vinicius Jr. Spinks with the save. Tyler Smith. Oh, turning on the style on Vinicius Jr. Oh, Tyler. Well, I think there's been one player who has benefited from the mid-season transfers. Here's Fraser Garden. Garden hits one! Lunin has to parry behind for a corner kick. And well, Fraser, I think, a bit annoyed at that one. And all the time in the world. He kind of sent that straight at the keeper. I think that's what he's annoyed about the most. But Bucks FC have a corner. Skinner whipping it in. Looking for Ross, not quite there. Tyler Smith tried to go at it though. Here's Rodrigo! Lunin with another save. Bucks FC on the offensive. What a way this would be to get off the bottom spot in the table. They would go up to 11th tonight with a win. Depends what happens, of course, with Paris Saint-Germain, who could go up to 10th, potentially too. Skinner whipping it in for Ross. Oh! Well, we've had 3 attempts already from Bucks FC. And they've all been dealt with by Andrea Lunin. Rodri, great interception. To cut out Mbappe's pass. Losing the ball to Thiago Pitak. Carvajal into Rodrigo. Camavinga. Bellingham. Real Madrid trying to play it around, and Bucks FC, I think, enjoying this more than they're almost forcing them back, and it's one pass forward, one pass back for Real Madrid. They're really struggling there. Rodri's getting in the way there. Thiago Pitak now. Madrid almost struggling with progression up the pitch, and Bucks FC have had all the chances so far. Looking for Correas. Pass went a bit wayward. Oh, a tackle there on Elliot Deverell. Rodri. Ollie Dawson. Scored once this season against Manchester United in the defeat at Old Trafford. The 4-1, of course. Here's Rodri. Great feet. Bedford. Scored against Barcelona last time out. The applause went round. I don't know if you heard it, but a bit of applause went round for Scott Bedford at the start. But for his goal against Real Madrid. But the half-time break then, Real Madrid then being held by Bucks FC at home. It's been all too easy. Maybe for Bucks FC to have the chances they've had. But at the half-time break then, Bucks FC 0, Real Madrid 0. Welcome back, everybody. Second half underway here at the right. And well, it's been a good start maybe for Bucks FC. They've really taken the game to Madrid, but Madrid will be frustrated at the half-time break. And you can see it on Arbeloa's face as well. It's not been a good day. Here's Jude Bellingham. Wide to Vinicius Jr. Correas into Camavinga. Pitak. Johnston playing it out and forward into James Skinner. Bucks FC looking to counter. This looks really on for him. And Garden cut out ever so slightly. Bellingham. Here's Danny Carvajal. Thiago's really been controlling this midfield tonight. He's been absolutely superb for a youngster. Here's Bellingham, and that is an absolute waste. Disappointing that from Jude Bellingham. Well, that's the story. 3 shots, 3 on target. Real Madrid won, and it went wayward. It has not been Real Madrid's night at all, but they could still have a shock, remember. Bellingham trying to get past Scott Bedford. A 0-0 draw would be probably huge for Bucks FC. And they've still got the Aussie Lions to come, and many more. Bellingham. Gary Constance. Mbappe to Rodrigo. And Real Madrid finally open up Bucks FC. And a bit of fortune. It fell to Rodrigo, who smashed it home. And well, it can't, yeah. Oh. Bucks FC almost, I think they fell asleep. It was just, yeah, unfortunate. And Spinks couldn't do anything about that. But Rodrigo is the man who's put Real Madrid up again. And Thiago Pitak is coming off for Aurelien Tchouameni. Oh, Real Madrid did put the big boys out tonight, but they haven't really worked up until now. That kind of effect that we all expect, maybe from a Real Madrid team. Skinner turning on a style. Trying to find Tyler Smith, who loses out to Alvaro Carreras. Vinicius Jr. into Jude Bellingham. Carvajal. Bellingham, Rodrigo playing it across, and Skinner trying to play it. Tchouameni's in there. 15 to go then here in Wickham, and Bucks FC, well, I'm afraid to say it, it's been a really good spirited fight, but it looks all over now. Real Madrid are boxing them in, and boxing them in nicely. Here's Mbappe. Tchouameni to Rodrigo. Carvajal whipped across for Vinicius Jr. Spinks with the save and kicks it away in the end. Smith now playing it forward for Rodri. Now then. Foul for Bucks FC and a yellow card for Eduardo Camavinga. And well, is this the time? And Alexander Arnold comes on for Alvaro Carreras at left back. Strange change for Real Madrid to make. He's not really played left back before, from what I remember. Bucks FC have now got not a lot left at all to try and find something. Dawson whipped into the box. Garden with the free header. Oh, Lunin with a top stave. There's still a chance. I shouldn't write them off too early, but it has been quite the night. Skinner whipping it in. Rodri, Vinicius Jr. cuts it down. 5 to go. Trent. Vinicius on the run. Wipeout tackle from Gary Constance, and now this is going to be interesting for Gary Constance. Yellow card. That's, well, I think that's a fair challenge. Well, I don't think that's probably not a fair challenge. Gene Tipping then comes on for Scott Bedford. Endrick on for Mbappe. And well, this is going to be the last few minutes playing out here. Let's kill the momentum in Bucks FC's attack. Smith now played to Rodri. Gary. Wide to Rodri. Rodri, can he go all the way? Here's Tyler Smith, cut out by Huijsen. And that's it. Real Madrid triumph here at the Rye. It's not been their day. Bucks FC, they remain bottom of the table, but Real Madrid expand their advantage at the top of the table to 4 points. It's all up to Liverpool and Bayern now the next few days, and Manchester City too. But Rodrigo's goal was enough. But at the end of the day, Bucks FC weren't at the races. Full time here, Bucks FC 0, Real Madrid 1.